Hey guys, and welcome to my very first ever Let's Play of The Witcher Blood and Wine. I have decided to continue a save that still has, let's see. Where are you? That still has a mark on their head, on their face, to see if anyone maybe responds to that. So from the Hearts of Stone expansion, that's what I'm going to continue playing on. I believe I have courted Triss in this save. So, I'm not sure if that's going to have any bearing on the story whatsoever, but we'll see. If there are any characters that might have some significant plot surrounding them in the books, I will try and explain what's up with them, basically. Whenever appropriate, of course. I'm not going to talk through dialogue, because why would I do that? So I'll react to those things afterwards, in case you're wondering. I'm also playing with a Xbox controller. Welcome to Blood and Wine expansion. Thank you. We recommend to start at 34. Really? That updated characters? What on earth? What is updated? Not bestiary characters. What updated about Arena? Nothing, I guess. That's probably just a patch that I downloaded. Let's see if Vess had any changes. Something trouble. No, nothing changed. Alright. Fair enough. Time to teleport then.
May your axe never crumble.
May your axe never crumble, and your swords never blunt, and your arrows never miss. Is it going to keep doing that now? I think it is. I think that is the patch I downloaded, I'm pretty sure. Look for a new contract. Oh, it doesn't actually do the jump anymore either. It just does this. Okay, well. It changed the entire map as well. The Duchy of Toussaint. A vassal duchy of Nilfgaard, widely considered a beautiful fable-like land where everyone is eternally tipsy. Yes, yes they are. That's quite a few quests. Let's start at the bottom. Let's start in Downwarren. Slowly loading into Downwarren. If my loading screens take too long, by the way, I'm just going to cut them out. Because I don't want to ruin your experience with loading screens, do I? Yeah, I think I'm going to cut out future loading screens. Oh dear. It's probably just because I'm going to Velen from Skelliger, but still. There we go. Look for a new contract on notice boards in Velen. Oh wow. It's oh, they changed this as well. They actually paused the entire game now instead of just slowing it down a lot. I also actually think that this is one of my first saves. So that means... What does that mean? That means I think it's on easier mode than the ones I'm playing on Twitch stream. This is Wickerwork. That one's already old. That's just a random one. So is this one. And this one. Oh, this one as well. That's right, Cintron Rugs. Yeah, it's just this one. Appeal to Sir Geralt of Rivia, the bridge his crest. Geralt of Rivia, at the behest of our merciful sovereign, her illustrious grace Anna Henrietta, Dandelion's would-be wife, We have journeyed to the northern realms to lay before you our mission. A terrible monster has appeared in the Duchy of Toussaint, a beast that has committed heinous crimes against her grace's subjects. Only the most famous among witches has the ability to destroy the beast. Thus we humbly beseech you to appear in the village of Holloway, where we shall await you in full hope that you will deign to hear our woes and liberate our land from the clutches of fear. Your humble servants, Sirs Palmerin de Launfal and Milton de Peyrac Peyran. Oh, I think we've met the Peyrac before in the books. Knights in the service of her grace and the duchy. Well, then we shall. We are going to teleport there, though. Oh, they changed this as well. How nice. Huh. That's actually quite convenient. The contents of what you have read has been added to the glossary. Not necessarily a fan of the new tutorials, though. Turn on more icons. Now I want all my icons. You select one of the icon types, yada yada. Okay. It's like an MMO now. Will this be a fast loading screen? Or will this be a slow loading screen? Relatively fast one, actually.
Fear not, for we shall spill only the blood of outlaws. To you we grant liberation.
They're here to save us, of course. What do you think about this peasant?
Misfortune never sleeps in the forest.
Well, you say that.
What happened to your mother?
Baron Palmerin of Launfal's coat of arms. Where's Peyrac de Peyrac then? Or Peyran de Peyrac?
Geralt of Rivia.
Ha! Sit with us, Witcher.
Found your message on a notice board.
You see, Palmerin? I told you. The griffin at White Orchard. I knew that were we only to follow the tracks of its slayer, we would in the end find Geralt.
Milton de Peyrac Peyran and Palmerin de Launfal. Good to see you both. Been years.
Be assured, we share your joy.
You must forgive us our, surroundings. When we pledged to place the village under our protection, the village elder gave us this hut as our lodgings. He swore it is the best hut in the village.
Get involved in some squabble?
We discovered that in retreating, the Redanian garrison that left this land still is at the mercy of numerous plagues. A tyranny of bandits, the most onerous among them. These plunderers shall soon descend on this village to collect tribute. Milton and I will dissuade them.
We are both sworn to fight injustice and oppression wherever they rear their heads. The matter does not concern you, of course, but do us the kindness of waiting. Once we have dealt with these marauders, we have a matter we must present to you.
Okay, let's see. So we've met these guys in Toussaint. I'm actually not 100% sure, but I think these were also the knights that approached Geralt at one point in Toussaint. Because Geralt had a contract on a succubus in Toussaint, as presented to him by the wives of many of the knights. And the knights approached him saying, well, we can give you some more gold and then you won't have to kill the succubus now, will you? And Geralt actually agreed to do that. It was quite funny, but I'm not sure if it was these guys. Let me help you fight with the bandits. Get rid of these bandits, worse ones will come to replace them. That is true, actually. They will just get worse. They will get worse.
No point fighting bandits. Kill these and others just as bad or possibly worse will come in to fill the void.
To cast a blind eye upon the evil. There is no honor in it.
Can't stay here to protect these folk from the dangers that come their way daily. Saw what I saw. Heard them urge you to leave these raiders alone. Must have good reason to do that.
Do you suggest that should we help, we assume responsibility for their fate? For their lives? This burden we cannot agree to bear.
Geralt speaks wisely. We know neither this land, nor its peoples, nor its customs. And we have come with another duty altogether.
Ah, how I long to return to Toussaint, where all is simpler.
Soon, my friend, soon. First, let us convey our missive to Geralt in the manner tradition ordains.
Chin up, Palmerin. Aw, you feel so sad.
Peasants will be fine, Palmerin. Been dealing with bandits for generations.
Your words do little to assuage my sense of morality bruised.
Nice. They're all such nice guys. Everyone in Toussaint, the knights in Toussaint, they're all very, very big on honor. They constantly take oaths of honor as well. It's ridiculous.
So fess up. What brings you such a long way?
We are to deliver Her Grace the Duchess's message in full, with all due ceremony. For tradition,
Is sacred in Toussaint. All right, fine.
most honorable Geralt, slayer of monsters and all evils nefarious, which prey on the defenseless of this world. Whereas never have you been known to deny help to the innocent, nor leave widows and orphans to fates undeserved. Answer you now our present summons. Free us from the beast which floods our streets with blood, and sows panic in the hearts of rich and poor alike. Come to our aid, Witcher. Thus humbly beseeches you the Star-Crossed City's most gracious protectress, Her Illustrious Highness, Duchess Anna Henrietta.
Shall you answer her call?
Of course I will. Although Anna Henrietta is completely crazy. She is a crazy lady. She is, if you've ever read Alice in Wonderland, she is the Queen of Hearts. That is her. She's that crazy. She's not evil though, but she is completely crazy. She has tried to execute Dandelion several times already. And then changed her mind last minute, and then eventually exiled him. She's crazy.
Anna Henrietta really say all that? Word for word?
Well, in point of fact, she said, bring me the Witcher and dare not spare your horses. Only make certain this time he comes alone. The Ducal Chamberlain added the rest. You know how it is.
Yeah, I remember.
I might add, be it unofficially, that a hefty reward awaits. Yet the specifics you will need to verify with Her Illustrious Highness.
The comment about coming alone. Last time Geralt was in Toussaint, he brought some extras. He brought Regis, a vampire. She didn't know that, obviously. He brought Milva, Angoulême, and Cahir. So a whole party, and of course, Dandelion. And Dandelion is exiled, so he's not allowed to join him, I suppose. Still, she's still mad. He cheated on her. What a surprise!
Might be the most fervent request that I take a contract ever. And the most polite. And now we've got all that behind us. I want to hear more about this beast. Some kind of monster? Just guessing.
Most assuredly, though no one has caught a good look at it as yet. Our only sure witnesses. Bodies massacred in a brutal, horrid manner.
Look, some sketches drafted from descriptions given by those who claim they glimpsed the beast. Each quite different. To my mind, these witnesses lie.
How many victims so far?
2. When Her Grace learnt of the second, she discharged us immediately to fetch you, promising grants of land and fortunes in gold, should you answer her summons.
An ill wind blows, Geralt. The beast cannot be tracked. Folks say it wields black magic. Also, both victims were nobly born, and the start of a tourney draws near.
A tournament, huh? And it's killing nobles. So, is this a curse cast by someone who has a stake in this tournament?
Beast wields black magic? What makes you say so?
The first victim vanished between bites at a feast. Of the feast-goers, none noticed this. They saw but an open window, then heard desperate cries from the street below, where a corpse had just been found.
The second killing, similar. A night in a locked room. Servants all about the house. Guards all around the estate. Yet the beast somehow got him out, dragged him to the town square, and killed him there. No one saw, nor heard a thing.
We have no fear of creatures against which sword and shield protect, but of this beast nothing is known, save that it cannot be traced, kills effortlessly, and with no rhyme or reason we can discern.
You know, judging from the pictures, Like the right and the middle one? Is anyone else thinking Slender Man? Because I'm thinking Slender Man right now. Probably not what it is, but still.
Anyone tried to hunt it? Knights errant, for example?
Ha! Many have tried. Baiting, waiting in ambush, but to no avail.
The beast is clever. It evades all traps and attacks of a sudden. It is like a ghost.
An experienced tracker. This is what we need, with knowledge of monsters. In short, we need you.
They're right, they need me.
Mentioned a tourney. Why doesn't the Duchess just call it off?
Simply, it is too late. The guests have arrived. The best knights of all lands, relatives of the Emperor. The beast could be a threat to others, not just to Her Grace's subjects.
Got it. Before an aristocrat dies, at best it's a scandal. At worst, a diplomatic incident.
A diplomatic incident. And on my honor, that's not something we can have. Let's see. I don't need to think about it. I'm gonna take this contract. Why is this even an option? Will they give you different options if you say that? Like, they'll probably push on it. Let's see what happens.
Toussaint's a long way off. Gotta think if I really want to make the trek.
A minor inconvenience. We had hoped you would agree.
Geralt, we've no cause to return without you. Should we do so, Her Grace will greet us with gallows. Do you wish to burden your soul with the deaths of two old friends? Return to us soon and accept.
We will await you here. As Milton says, we've no choice.
Oh, okay. So that just gives you the option to finish any other quests, do other things that you might still have wanted to do. Oh, I can loot these. I'm going to loot these drawings. Give me the... Yo, pay rack. Can we not? Is there anything else of interest that I might want to sniff out? Did they bring this? Did they bring these weapons along from Toussaint? That seems interesting. Rusty bread knives? No. It doesn't seem like there's anything else here that they actually brought here from Toussaint. Seems I've already looted this place bare. Whoops. Well, we best get a move on then. Let's have a save. Let's get going.
Still waiting.
As I told you, we cannot return empty-handed. It is simply out of the question.
Have you reconsidered? Will you take the offer?
Let's go.
Ready to go, soon as you're packed.
Ha! Then post haste to Toussaint.
To Toussaint!
To Toussaint! Toussaint. I said Toussaint. Whoops.
Toussaint, the land of love and wine.
Exactly how I remembered it.
You will find Beauclair has changed some these past years.
Walk about when you have the chance. You will see for yourself.
To me, place always seemed straight out of a fairy tale. Knights errant, elven palaces.
You insinuate that we are somehow odd? I shall prove you wrong. This I pledge on the Heron.
Alright, let's go. I'm pretty sure that this is actually a pun on both Whoa! Both Donkey Shot and David and Goliath. Because he's called Goliath and this guy attacked windmills. So I'm pretty sure that's what it is. He was attacking a windmill and then a giant came out because Donkey Shot thought he was killing giants. Oh my god! Mr. Knight. Oh, good thing I had a shield. Oh my god. Take it back. Take it all back. Oh my god! That actually doesn't do any damage, sure. Also, swearing on the heron, that's something that knights do in Toussaint. Oh my god. They're really, really in the way of my rolls. When you swear on the heron, you basically, you have to do it or you lose your honor. Speaking is hard when you're fighting. I want my shield back, Goliath. Thank you! Oh my god! Please don't stand there, Mr. Knight! He just doesn't listen to me. Is he? No, I'm going to brute force it a bit. There you go. Thou hast died, Goliath. Now let's see if this guy's name has any connection to being David.
Big beast. Tackling it single-handed? None too wise.
Neither is love born of wisdom, Witcher. So, Guillaume, out with it. Which fair damsel inspired you to vow to kill that filth?
The most beautiful among them.
If he wishes to guard her name a secret, he need not reveal it.
You I do not know, sir, nor seem you a knight, yet still I am profoundly grateful, nay, indebted to you for your succor. This trophy, sir, is yours.
How did a giant wind up here?
A giant this close to human settlements? Strange.
Well, that was no ordinary giant. His name was Goliath, rumored to have been a knight once, but one who broke his vows. For this, the Lady of the Lake transformed him into a wild giant and banished him into the Gorgon Hills.
So he came back down? Why?
Several times each year, hunger chased him into the lowlands. Goliath had killed and devoured many shepherds. Guillaume's hunt served a noble cause. At any rate, it's a tale for more agreeable environs.
I think this place is pretty agreeable. Comfortable weather, dead giant.
I'll take the trophy. Why not? Could find someone who'll pay to buy it. Put up a good fight against the giant. Got experience battling monsters?
None. In Toussaint we mostly chase bandits. But I vowed I'd bring my heart's champion the head of a monstrosity, as the famed Gottfried, known as the Giant Killer, did.
You don't mean to hunt the beast, I hope. The matter's best left to Geralt.
Another challenge awaits me. Yet if Geralt is to hunt the beast, he ought to know. It struck again.
The river surrendered a corpse. It washed up in the meander by the cockatrice. Damien de la Tour's guardsmen are there already, securing the area.
Securing the area? Better go there now before they trample any tracks, manhandle any evidence.
Set forth then. I shall ride for the city to inform her gracious magnificence that Geralt has arrived. We'll meet later, near Guillaume's tent at the Tourney grounds. I shall take you then to see her grace.
I do think it's kind of turning into a police series where Geralt is the hardened detective and he has to work with these idiot policemen to get his job done. Aww, poor horse. I'm sorry, horse, I could not save you. Right, if you're wondering, I just cut out a bit, so I removed the bloom. Hopefully that helps a little bit, because I did not like the slight lag.
Brave
It was
kid,
only a slight
no.
lag.
Parmanin oversaw his upbringing. Guillaume is his kin.
In Blood and Wine, you can undergo additional Witcher mutations to unlock new capabilities. Soon you will run into a messenger who will deliver a very interesting letter. Read it and investigate the story of Professor Moreau to learn more about these mutations. They say a master craftsman lives in Toussaint who can craft Witcher gear of unequaled quality. What's more, there's more. You receive special bonuses for wearing all or part of a set of this extraordinary equipment. Well, well, well. Set bonuses. This place looks so beautiful, though. Ugh. It really is a fairy tale land.
The way you knights talk, especially how you switch back and forth between flowery and, well, near normal.
We are knights errant, in the service of her gracious magnificence. When we appear in her name or speak on her behalf, we are bound by tradition.
So you have to talk flowery, apparently, in tradition. Traditional flowery speeches.
No one here. They must have removed the body already.
Let's look around. Make sure they didn't miss anything.
They probably did, right? Because they're not witchers. Aha, what's this?
Hobnailed boots, multiple sets of prints. Ducal guard, clearly. Let's see where they went.
Oh, that's what we're investigating? Okay, that's what we're
Walked
investigating.
along the shoreline.
Perhaps the body lay on the bank. For the glory of her grace, I shall
Got guests. Careful.
Pâté. I shall make pâté of you. No! Too late. I hope he knows to run away from these guys after they die. Or almost die, I suppose. I think I hit him with that? No, I missed. Why are you brute forcing, Jinzi? Oh, I don't know. Come on! Wow, they hit well further than the other ones do. The Devourers, because they're basically Devourers, but more powerful it seems.
Drawn here by the smell of blood. Let's keep looking.
What do you drop? A monster brain. Yeah, they drop the same as Rot Fiends. Alright. See what we can find here. More prints.
Only blood-soaked scraps left of the victim's clothing. Good quality cloth.
A wealthy victim, correct?
Looks it. Blood. Guardsmen pulled these nets out of the water, then cut the mutilated body free.
Use your witch sense to search the wizard bank.
Gotta dive in.
Wizard bank?
Make sure they didn't miss anything.
The wizard bank. Yeah, we wouldn't want to miss this chest filled with goodies. Toussaint Ducal Guardsman. Okay, well, that wasn't important, apparently. A wooden spoon. Aha! A handkerchief! Was that all? Apparently.
Silk kerchief. Monogrammed DLC. A noble's accessory, clearly. Need to comb the bank.
DLC? Really? Oh, man. You're killing me, CDPR. Oh, did I already? Yes, I did.
Anything taken by the current ends up in these shallows.
Yes, the stench is fierce.
You could say that. Oh, that's already that. Okay, we missed something though. What did we miss? Ah, no, that's not ah. Well, there is still something there, but I thought that was part of the footprints. I guess maybe it isn't? No, it isn't.
Look, a boat was launched here. Guardsmen must have loaded the body parts onto it, taken them somewhere. Need to find out where. I'd like to look at the corpse before it starts to decompose.
The inn. Its patrons must have seen the guardsmen, which direction they took. We should ask there.
So that one hooded person is completely inconspicuous, but I like how everyone's just standing there watching as well. Complete silence.
Seems we've got ourselves an audience.
You think this surprising? The locals will tell the children of children they do not have yet, of the day a quartered corpse was pulled from the river.
Quartered, eh? Nice.
One thing. Found a handkerchief in the water. Monogrammed DLC. Mean anything to you?
Delacroix? It cannot be. Was it he the beast slew?
Seems so. Knew him well?
Long past. We were close friends once, but our paths diverged. He was a man of extremes, standing by his companions no matter the odds, fighting his foes to the bitter end.
Foes? You have a lot of them?
He did, but I do not see what that has to do with the beast. Ah, Geralt, you've struck a raw nerve. Memories of a time long past, to which I'd rather not return now.
I understand. We can talk later. Let's go to the tavern.
Poor
I shall
guy.
have to
I'm
leave
sorry,
you, sir.
Ferik.
Return to court.
Barely got back to Toussaint.
A knight in the service of Her Illustrious Highness knows no rest. In fact, I feared I would return too late to fulfill my duty. Yet it seems I've arrived in the nick of time.
In the nick of time. He's a very positive man. But I suppose in Toussaint most people are. Milton's not a very fast positive guy, I will say that. So gently jogging
Once you have
along.
finished examining the corpse, be sure to report to Anarietta.
Anarietta?
Her Grace, the Duchess. I forget myself at times. We address each other by our first names in private. Never in Pomred's presence, however. He finds such familiarity offensive.
Why is that offensive?
A watering hole for traders, smugglers, boatmen. But you will find no better crayfish chowder in all Toussaint.
Beast. Killer from the north, they say. What? With no lads brave enough? Of course we have. But bravery's not enough against the beast. Wields dark powers.
I always love the banter everywhere. I stop and listen to everything all the time. Sorry about that in advance.
By my troth, could that be the musty scent of fresh pâté?
Naught else, Sir de Peyrac Peyran. I see time has not dulled your senses.
We would be honored if you would join us. Your companion as well.
But why do I not detect even a whiff of crayfish chowder?
No soup today, on account of there being no crayfish. I reckon you've not heard, but all I caught was a corpse. I awoke at the crack of dawn, as I do each day, but when I looked up, I beheld a blood-red sky.
This corpse is precisely why we're here. For the man whom you've invited to join you at the table was summoned from a far-off land by her gracious magnificence. He is tasked with tracking and killing the beast.
We invited two men to join us, yet since Sir de Peyrac Peyran in temperament is more akin to hare than hound, I surmise the other is the hunter. With whom do we have the pleasure?
Not a very nice guy, is he, to his friend? Milton introduced me already. Should I start off by being rude? That's not something you should do in Toussaint, but... Milton introduced me already. Yeah, we're gonna stick with that, I think. We're gonna... I don't think we like these guys. They're not very nice people.
Like Milton said, I've come from the north at the Duchess's behest to deal with the beast.
Yes, but who are you? A knight? A mercenary? A soldier?
Geralt is a witcher, a master of his trade. He has questions for you about the beast's most recent victim.
I was the one to find the corpse. The sun had just risen when I awoke, sat straight up in my bed, looked out the window, and beheld a sky red as blood.
Ask Geralt, please, or we shall be here till winter.
I'm pretty sure you get the same reply on both, by the way. If you say Geralt, then he'll still say that, because you didn't say I'm Geralt, I'm a witcher. You just said I'm Geralt, so... Sky was red. Then what?
Must have been early in the morning. Went to check your nets and then...
I stepped out of my hut and saw...
By my troth, to the point, man. You found a body ensnared in your crayfish nets. We know this already. What happened then? Did you see anyone nearby? Did you spy anything noteworthy? Anything at all?
Not a soul around, just me. As for noteworthy... well...
What did you see? But be warned, if I hear the sky was red again...
I saw a head bobbing, eyes bulging, the tongue blue and popped out. Next to it, a hand rocking upon the water.
Get a good look at the body parts?
They gave me such a fright. I bolted to town, fast as my legs would take me, then returned with guardsmen who told me to keep out of their way. They had a hard haul. The parts were so tangled up in my nets, they were forced to cut them.
Well, I don't actually, I don't think he did the wrong thing there. I think if I saw a head bobbing on the water and a hand bobbing on the water, I'd be out of there real fast.
Need to examine the body. Know where they took it?
They ferried it across, then loaded it on a cart and hauled it to a cellar at Corvo Bianco to keep it cool, see?
What? Why, Corvo Bianco is Baron Russell's estate. When he learns they've turned his cellar into a morgue, he'll set his hounds on them.
While you were gallivanting about the north, his vineyard was auctioned off.
Who was that? Woman who just left. Didn't see her before. Didn't notice her walk in either.
Doubtless Ninnis, the innkeep's daughter. But hold, Geralt, because this is an outrage. Russell's vineyard was auctioned off? Inconceivable.
It is no secret the Baron had gambling debts up to his ears. It finally came time to collect. His creditors auctioned off his property. The Ducal Chancellery bought it, in fact. Russell now bunks with his brother in Vicofaro.
I told Russell he'd get his comeuppance. How long can one throw on past heroics? His creditors must finally have defined that his promises meant nothing.
Such are the times. Today's knights are pale shadows of the heroes of yore.
It's true what they say. God sent the beast to punish us for straying from the old paths.
I'm not sure if we know that person from the books. I don't remember the name. It might be the guy from the vineyard that Geralt went to dig into the mines, but I'm not sure.
So folk think the beast's divine punishment.
Knights have turned their backs on the old customs. Where they were defenders of the duchy, they're now defenders of their own tushes.
Why, you insolent...
Let him talk.
The Duchess trades in titles, grants honors to ill-doers. We've strayed from the path of virtue, lost the gods' favor, so the gods sent retribution.
Don't listen to that nonsense, Geralt. It's rehashed street preacher codswallop.
Yes, the rebel rousers have been sprouting up like weeds lately, each offering the same bill of goods.
Well. So we have people like the Church of the Eternal Fire here as well, only now they're saying the knights aren't doing their jobs very well. Which, by the way, they are. I mean, they're right. The knights are very boastful about everything, but they do their jobs. They do their jobs.
They say anything else about the beast? Besides it being a messenger of the gods?
The Toussaintois are no fools. They see clearly the beast kills on days honoring patron saints.
Picky monster.
Very.
Thanks for the hospitality. Time I examined the corpse.
Corvo Bianco lies a short way from here, near the tourney grounds. Just follow the road and you'll arrive.
Not coming with? Oh yeah, duty of some sort calls.
Some sort? Ha! Her Grace bestowed a great honor on me, even before we departed for Velen. I'm to play the hare during this year's game in the Palace Gardens. When you see me in my costume, you will wet yourself laughing.
A little tempted to ask a few questions, but it sounds like a long, complicated story. One involving lengthy digressions into local history and tradition. So, see you later, Milton, and good luck.
Oh my. Dressed up like a hare. Alright, I'm going to make a little cut here and continue in the next part, in part 2. So, see you guys there.